Coming up next, the Nuggets taking on the Lakers. For Denver, they're on solid footing, currently ranked 6th in the Western Conference. Lakers, Nuggets, just moments away, right after this. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. You could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's going to be a very tough one for them. They'll need to be playing at their peak if they're going to steal the win.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Johnson is out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And for the Nuggets, they've got Nikola Jokic. Green out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Barton in at the 2. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And here are the Nuggets now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. James with the ball, guarded now by Morris. Monk for 3, connects from downtown.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Morris passes to Jokic. Morris, a screen on James. It's stolen by James. And here they come. Here's Westbrook. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. And here's Denver. It's a 5-point game, and their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
Outside Monk. From deep, Johnson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You think about Jokic, maybe he goes down as one of the all-time greatest second-round picks, BA.
And to Jokic's credit, he's made an incredible effort to improve his conditioning.
Well, for a guy that jokes around about just being able to do one push-up in high school, he's come a long way. I mean, the guy is ultra-competitive and has the strength and mobility now to be out there and play big minutes.
And the first one at the line is good.
Jokic has not only started to show the signs of his talent, but he's really galvanized this team and brought these guys together. It's nice to see. And
Jokic drops them both. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, the defense respecting the shot right there, and that creates a lane for him to drive right through. That's his game.
Jokic the screen. Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. Shot clock at 5. Goes up from the block. Rejected by James.
LeBron authorizing another block shot.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Now Los Angeles with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Anthony. Here's Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
This one for 3. He drops it from range. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And you think about LeBron James, not just one of the all-time greats. He's really a coach on the floor.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
He really does process the game at such a high level, Grant.
Yeah, an all-time level. And he'll let you know about it. I mean, no false modesty at all. Says, I got this.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Trevor Ariza, LeBron James out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Horton Tucker in at the shooting guard position.
1 shot.
Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
Here's Gordon. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago and out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic comes in for Green, and it's Barton in for Gordon. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Horton Tucker. The Lakers in the lead. Monk passes to James. Out to the wing. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Now here's Morris. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
So effective from mid-range. He's never questioned about taking that shot.
Jokic against James. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Howard with a screen on Jokic. James goes in. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist by James. Howard's got his first bucket in this one. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grip.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Westbrook. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Ariza. Jacks up a 3. Barton pulls it in.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Green sinks that one from the post.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
James against Jokic. And that one's good. James.
Now, LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
Morris for 3. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Lakers on top, leading by 8. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Just be us. Okay? We got to go on the 3-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make them make contested 2s. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And now let's talk about the clash of the Titans in that first half. Big-time performances on both sides.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play. They draw so much attention, it frees up the rest of the team. Oh, and the momentum can change in a heartbeat with these guys on the floor.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you gotta like what Russell Westbrook has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Nuggets trail. They've got Monte Morris. Aaron Gordon is out there with Jeff Green. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Barton in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Shot is good by Gordon.
You just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
James outside. Drops in the 3. James has got 5 now.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Gordon outside. Green with a screen on Westbrook. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game for the Nuggets. Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Green comes in for Green. And Campazzo subbed in for Morris. Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Horton Tucker comes in for Monk. Here's Campazzo. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Westbrook. It's deflected. Here's Jordan. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time. And the Lakers lead by 8. And here's Denver. Outside, Green. Gordon, left side. Soft touch off the glass. Gordon's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Westbrook outside. There's the screen by Johnson. Westbrook, the pass to Jordan. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here's a look at some numbers from LeBron James.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side. Just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
Gordon outside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Back to Campazzo. Barton with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Back to Horton Tucker. Jordan with a screen on Gordon. Shot clock at 6. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And the Lakers making a change here. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Gordon outside. Driving in. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Now, obviously, he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And here's Jokic outside, and that comes off the assist by Green. Jokic has got 5.
No hesitation from Jokic. The D had no chance really to set up.
Anthony with a screen on Morris. Pass to James. 1 second left. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 5 points now this quarter. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers ahead, up by 8. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got Carmelo Anthony. He's out there with Trevor Ariza. Kent Bazemore is out there with LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 1. Good on the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Down low. Here's Jokic. And that one drops for him.
Here in the second half, their offense has been strong. Great ball movement, really working well for clean looks.
Pass to Ariza. Now here's Anthony. With the fadeaway. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Back to Morris. 6 on the shot clock.
Los Angeles.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Campazzo's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Here's Campazzo. Pass to Green. Here's Jokic. James with the rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Westbrook. Over Jokic. James can't get it to go.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Pass to Jokic. Rebound, the Lakers. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. Green against Anthony. To the wing on the left. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Anthony.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Lakers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals. It's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it.
Denver ball. Denver basketball. Lakers substitution.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 9. Rivers' shot is off. Monk with it. And so it's the Lakers with the W.
That's the end of
It
the
ends
game.
up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Next home game.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point. And I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.